Welcome to this explainer. Today we're tearing down the hood on modern organizations to look at their two most vital engines. We live in this era where mind-boggling amounts of data are generated every single second. Yet, and this is wild, over 70% of it goes entirely unused. To fix this, the most successful companies aren't just hoarding data or throwing cash at whatever tech is trendy. They are strategically firing up two very specific engines: business intelligence to actually understand the present, and AI infrastructure to build the future. So, let's just jump right in with a pretty tough question about the market right now. Is your data actually driving your decisions, or is it just causing a whole lot of confusion? We've all seen it, right? Companies absolutely drowning in fragmented reports, making wild guesses instead of taking targeted, confident action. To make sense of it all, we absolutely need a structured approach to turn that chaotic noise into a crystal-clear signal.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the power of clarity. Look at the layers of business intelligence. Shift gears to the local AI lab. Tackle the full-stack AI challenge and wrap it all up with the hybrid infrastructure future.
All right, part one, the power of clarity and how we actually make sense of all this chaos. So business intelligence, or BI, is way more than just data collection. Actually, let's be real, if you're just collecting data without a game plan, you're basically just building a digital landfill. True business intelligence is about turning that raw data into clear, practical insight that fundamentally changes how you make decisions. A rock-solid BI system helps a company definitively answer three huge things: what is happening, why it's happening, and exactly where you should act next. Instead of just crossing your fingers and guessing, this structured approach builds some serious resilience. BI empowers teams to accurately track performance, keep a pulse on KPIs, smooth out daily operations, and actually spot real opportunities for growth. It literally replaces assumption with action.
Moving right along to part two, the layers of business intelligence, going from scattered to structured.
Look, insights don't just magically appear out of thin air, right? It takes a pretty disciplined process. These core layers are what transform messy information into something you can actually use. First up, you've got data collection and integration, basically gathering up all the puzzle pieces. Then, storage and cleaning, making sure that data is accurate and locked down. Next, reporting and dashboards come in to visualize everything. And finally, practical analysis. Put all those together, and you've got the gears of that first engine turning. And the best part? This isn't just an IT thing. The value of business intelligence spreads like wildfire across the entire organization. Sales teams use it to figure out revenue patterns. Marketing leverages it to see if their campaigns are actually working. Finance relies on it to keep a hawk's eye on profitability, and ops teams use it to smash bottlenecks. Literally every department wins here. It's a company-wide nervous system. At the end of the day, the real superpower of BI is just clarity. When businesses have a structured, trusted view of their data, they make smarter, faster, and way more confident decisions. In today's crazy market, having this clear view of the present is the only way a modern enterprise can prep for the future. Which brings us to part three, the local AI lab and how we're building that future. Now, this is where things get really fascinating, because it totally bucks the trend of what everyone is talking about online right now. You probably think AI means you need massive, million-dollar cloud GPU clusters, right? Well, not exactly. Enterprise workstations actually play an absolutely critical, cost-saving role. It's all about using the right tool for the exact right phase of development. Enter the enterprise workstation. For developers, this is basically their own personal local AI lab. It's where teams experiment, test out data pipelines, and, most importantly, dodge those massive cloud costs before they scale up. These machines are crucial for how AI systems are designed and optimized for the real world, letting engineers tinker without racking up an astronomical cloud bill every time they hit run. Okay, part four, the full-stack AI challenge, going from a prototype to full-scale production. Because, let me tell you, modern AI developers are dealing with an absolute juggling act every single day. It's an exhausting full-stack challenge. They're managing GPU memory, driver compatibility, complex data pipelines, and container environments. Oh, and add strict security and privacy rules on top of that. Plus, they still have to figure out how to deploy the thing, whether locally, in the cloud, or on the edge. It's the whole shebang, all while trying to actually build a working model. And that right there is exactly why these local AI labs are a total game changer. By prototyping locally, developers can wrangle all that crazy complexity while keeping costs down and security locked tight. Workstations give teams the control, the speed, and the confidence they desperately need when moving a delicate prototype into a heavy-duty production model.
Finally, Part 5, a hybrid infrastructure future and the true secret to growth.
So, spoiler alert, the future of AI infrastructure, it is definitely not cloud only. A mature, working ecosystem relies on a really balanced hybrid approach. You've got local compute, enterprise workstations acting as those local labs, private servers for secure enterprise tasks, and cloud-scale platforms for massive deployment. They all work together in this beautiful ecosystem, completely powered by the clean insights generated by your business intelligence.
There's a quote from our source that I absolutely love, and it sums this up perfectly. In AI, the model is only one part of the system. The real challenge is building reliable, secure, and scalable infrastructure around it. The shiny AI model gets all the press, sure, but the back-end infrastructure, that Goliath behind the scenes, that's the real secret sauce. Without it, and without the BI telling you where to aim it, the model doesn't mean a thing.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Take a hard look at your own organization right now and ask yourself, is your infrastructure actually robust enough to handle the insights of today and power the AI of tomorrow? Do you have both of these engines running at full capacity to handle all this digital complexity? It's the defining question for the next decade of growth. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep building.